Hey, good morning, John Jun Lee here. So, yes, today is day 2. We're doing episode 2 of the 30 days video challenge. And today I want to start off by talking about something that I've always start with when I'm doing a coaching seminar. And this is also something that I feel that is very useful whether you're in the martial arts world, you're doing the business, or if you are in the ACG. For those who don't understand, ACG stands for Animation, Comics and Games, where all the cosplayers go for these kind of events lah. Alright, I think it's a very good life hack. It's a mindset thing. So I'm not sure if any of you heard of this thing called growth mindset versus fixed mindset. Now, a lot of you I know in the internet, you like to go for things like this is positive mindset, this is negative mindset, positive thinking, negative thinking, and that goes down the rabbit hole of toxic positivity and things like that. But yeah, I mean, sure, but in a lot of coaching circles that we go to, right, we don't necessarily say things in terms of a positive mindset or negative mindset. We speak in terms of, let's say, like a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. So what are these things? Okay, fixed mindset refers to someone that refuses to grow, refuses challenges. So an example in your daily life is you say like, we are gonna learn how to punch, how to kick. So we're gonna go to this gym right now to learn. A person with a fixed mindset might say, what for? Want to do this? It's so tiring, wasting my time, wasting my money. I might as well go for YouTube and learn it like that online. Or what for? Why you want to go through all the trouble just to learn something useless like that? There's always a resistance. There's always a resistance towards anything that is inconvenient. There's always a resistance that's always talking down to themselves, refusing challenges, always in that. And that's why I'm trying not to use the word negative, but always trying to not grow. So that's generally speaking about the fixed mindset. And it's not just martial art, it could be something like even business. I used to be a person of fixed mindset where I need to explain the fact that, because when I got into this martial art business, I of course met a lot of coaches, a lot of teachers. A lot of them, I know they meant well. It's just that they probably start with a script and a line in something like, if you want to be rich, don't get into the martial art world, or if you want to do this, be ready to stay poor all the time, and sort of things. And I understand where they're coming from, but what it becomes is that it's actually a fixed mindset that's being installed too early. And then when I was running my gym for like 3 to 5 years, right, constantly losing money or constantly like seeing money go away and things like that, right, you keep thinking that, because coach said so, because all my teachers said so. And then you've got business friends and peers who are also running gyms who are also not doing too well, right? And everybody have this like, we're in the industry that's not going to do well. Until I met a business coach that actually introduced to me growth mindset. He said, no, why don't you challenge that belief? Why don't you challenge that thought? Why can't you be that profit-making coach? And we're saying the word profit and money is not a bad word. Like, why can't you be that coach that is willing to give your students, give your PT clients the value and the benefits that they deserve, much higher, and charge appropriately? Charge appropriately. Then you challenge that fixed mindset that all coaches are for sure poor one. And that has definitely opened a lot of my eyes about a lot of things. Then you realize that there's so many possibilities. So I know I got a bit of a tangent, but that's one of those things that actually, showed that how a fixed mindset can actually have wasted so many years of my life doing business and so many years of my life thinking and doing things. That a growth mindset. So what is a growth mindset? A growth mindset is that you're looking for something to grow. You're always waiting to challenge yourself. If a challenge is given to you that's quite big, right, instead of straight out saying no, you will say, I'll try. You see? It's challenging, but I'll try. And you have this growth mindset that you are not afraid to lose, In the fighting world, we always say you either you win or you learn. Okay? You either you win or you learn. And I felt that this growth mindset is really the thing that will unlock a lot of network, unlock a lot of hidden knowledge, unlock a lot of new attitudes and character. It unlocks a lot of resilience, but you must be able to bite that bullet and go through it. And growth mindset is not something that I say to you today and you think, oh, I'm going to try growth mindset. But you have to treat it like a muscle also. You have to practice this mindset. And it starts with simple things like picking up a new challenge, giving yourself a new thing to do, or the thing that you've been avoiding for so long, you face it and do against it. Face it and try to conquer it. And understand that failure, rejection, inconvenience, struggle, it's all part of the process. It's all our part of the process to grow. That's why there's such a word called growing pain. It's going to be painful, but that's where growth happens. Same with relationship. There may be a lot of conversations, a lot of things you don't want to say to your partner, but it's about time to tell them that how you feel. And yeah, they might get into an argument. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be terrible. But that's part of the growth needed. Okay? Growth mindset does not guarantee a victory or anything, but it guarantees insight and growth if you allow yourself to learn something from it. Okay? Because trust me, there's also been ways where people just do not have the stomach for it. They will start with, okay, semangat, I'm very excited, I'm going to go for this growth mindset, I'm going to go challenge that thing. And then they realize that it's actually much more than what they sign up for, bigger, right? And then they're like, oh, that's why this thing I already said, it's not meant for me. They go back to the fixed mindset thing. Not easy, I tell you. Although we say fixed mindset, growth mindset, it's a thing that you have to practice over and over again. And lifelong learning, that's why it's called lifelong learning. It's one of those easier said than done things, but it's one of those things that if you are willing to go through it, you learn so much about it. Fixed mindset is also one of those things that actually will breed into other negative or other things that will hold you back. Okay, it's things, for example, that it will breed limiting beliefs. It will breed self-fulfilling prophecies. It will also breed a lot of echo chambers, because now that you want other people to validate your fixed mindset, and it can be a rabbit hole itself. And growth mindset is hard. Growth mindset also, yes, you might need to find a team that is very action orientated. You see other people grow, you get inspired by them also, and they see how you grow, they get inspired by you too. Understand is that growth mindset is sometimes like you have to be the one that is not the wisest in the room. You go into a room, if you're the smartest person in the room, right, you're in big trouble. That means that there's probably not much for you to grow in here. I'd rather be in a room where, even if let's say like I'm in a room and then we've got like a couple of young people, right, but they are so knowledgeable about certain things. I'm just going to be asking questions. I just want to know what's going on. I want to know how they feel, how they handle certain situations. I want to know their struggle, because I want to keep learning. This is the same with martial art gym. If you're the only black belt, you stepped in and everybody's a white belt, yellow belt, blue belt, right? It will be indicator that, okay, you might be in the wrong room. You might go into another room that has all black belts. But growth mindset will always tell you that if you're the black belt in the room and everybody is white and yellow, then learn from them what could be new to you. You do that by asking questions. Okay? Never get that idea is that, oh, I'm already black, I know everything already, and that is one of the indicators of a fixed mindset. Telling yourself that you are already a professional, you already know everything. I got a news flash for you, especially now 2025, the way trends, technology, communities grow fast and move fast. What you know now as a professional or as a black belt or whatever will be obsolete very quickly. And that's why this makes it that even in this era, growth mindset is doubly more valuable and doubly more important. So yeah, it's turns out to be almost 10 minutes video already, but I just want you to know that this is the first episode that I wanted to talk about. Second episode I want to talk about, which is that mindset. Understand is that growth mindset, fixed mindset is one of the first things that you probably want to understand what they are. Cultivate more growth mindset if you intend to grow, and then you will start to see a lot more other improvements. Then I will slowly go into other things like other mindsets that you can probably have a look into and figure out whether those were the fixed mindset that's been lingering and following in your life, making it difficult, or you can take action against it. Okay, so hope this first one helps. What is growth mindset, what is fixed mindset, and I hope that we can chat more tomorrow. Oh, by the way, if you got any questions you want to ask, anything you want to learn about, right, feel free to drop it in the comment section. I'll try to look at it, and then that's a contribution that you can give to me that I can try to tell back and think on it, so we turn it also to a discussion. But yeah, hope you like this episode, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow.